Chapter 1. The tumultuous journey in the bustling heart of the city. The click-clack of stiletto heels and the hum of busy professionals filled the air. But among the throngs of people rushing to their 9-to-5 jobs, a quiet revolution was brewing. Meet Emma Reed, an unemployed marketing specialist who had recently joined the ranks of the jobless, courtesy of corporate downsizing. Like countless others, she turned to the only solace she knew: TikTok. With time on her hands and creativity to spare, Emma began crafting 15-second snippets that quickly resonated with a growing audience. She was the queen of relatable on the platform, sharing tales of job interviews gone awry, bizarre office shenanigans, and hilarious boss impersonations. Emma's followers began to multiply exponentially, and before she knew it, she was a bona fide TikTok sensation. Other jobless individuals, seeing her success, decided to share their own unemployment woes and quirky talents on the platform. Together, they formed a community of jobless TikTok followers, or JTFs. Chapter 2. The underground movement. As the JTF movement grew, so did its influence. They weren't just sharing funny anecdotes anymore. They were challenging the conventions of societal expectations. Their message was simple: unemployment doesn't define your worth. TikTok became a sanctuary where people found their voices and a sense of belonging. But every hero's journey has its adversaries. Enter the employment service providers, ESPs, a shadowy conglomerate of agencies, career counselors, and corporations profiting from the job market's struggles. They saw the JTFs as a threat to their business and reputation. Chapter 3. Operation Suppression. The ESPs were determined to stop the JTF movement in its tracks. They employed teams of digital detectives to scour the internet for personal information on the most prominent JTFs. Their goal was simple: to expose the JTFs' real identities, forcing them into the job market, and silencing their defiance. Emma Reed, with her 5 million followers, was their primary target. But the JTFs were a resourceful bunch. They understood the consequences of being unmasked, and they vowed to protect their fellow comrades. They had secret online meetings, sharing strategies to remain anonymous and thwart the ESPs at every turn. Chapter 4. The battle begins. Clash between the JTFs and the ESPs had escalated. It was a battle of wits and determination, with each side trying to outmaneuver the other. The JTFs continued to inspire with their content, using humor and creativity to keep their audience engaged. The ESPs retaliated with smear campaigns, revealing personal information about some JTFs and pressuring them into job interviews. Some cracked under the pressure and tried to disappear from TikTok, leaving their followers disheartened. Chapter 5. Uniting for the greater good. Realizing they were stronger together, the JTFs banded together and forged a plan to expose the true intentions of the ESPs. They started an awareness campaign, using their massive following to share stories of coercion, privacy breaches, and unethical practices. The public's reaction was swift and furious. Outraged by the manipulative tactics of the ESPs, countless people rallied behind the JTF movement. It wasn't just the jobless anymore, it was a movement against exploitation. Chapter 6. The final stand. With the public's support, the JTFs had the upper hand. They rallied behind Emma Reed, who was determined to expose the corrupt practices of the ESPs. Through a series of viral videos and well-orchestrated leaks, the truth about the ESPs began to unravel. Chapter 7. A new beginning. The ESPs were defeated, their reputation in tatters, and their power diminished. The JTFs emerged victorious, not only as a group of jobless TikTok followers, but as a symbol of resilience against corporate manipulation. They continued to create content, sharing their experiences, but now with a wider purpose: to inspire others and to challenge the system. In the end, Rise of the #Heroes tells a story of ordinary individuals who found strength and unity, fought for their rights, and changed the world, one TikTok video at a time.